Hi, I'm V, and welcome to my show, Eating with V. I hope you'll join me in my kitchen with my very special guest, Tamela Staubs, who's going to talk with us about yoga as we make this amazing lemon and dill chicken salad and my sweet dill cucumbers. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm V, and I'm so excited to have with me today Tamela Staubs. Tamela, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me, Veronica. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you. And I'd love for you to tell our listeners, before we get started, to the people that are viewing right here today, tell us a little bit about the importance of yoga.
Absolutely. So especially we're talking about food and about digestion, as well as the movement of yoga. So in yoga, you're going to move around a little bit typically, but you also have breath work. And breath work works with digestion as well. So we put all of this amazing food into our bodies, and one of the things we want to do is take the nutrients out of the food. And so one of the things that works with yoga is your digestion. So in breath work, one of the things that we talked about earlier is about your breathing and how you can put your hand on your stomach, your chest, and taking in those long breaths and inhaling all the way down into the lower portion of your lungs, mid and the upper portion of your lungs. So that's a portion of yoga as well as your movement. So I'm sure we'll talk about that as we go through some of this as well.
I think it's great. And it is very calming and relaxing, and taking deep breaths is always really good because we have to calm the body so we're not in a state of fight or flight all the time. So I think it's time to get working on digestion. What do you think?
I think so, and I think with some of this amazing food, then we can see what it's like to put it into our bodies and do a little bit of movement.
Exactly. This is a lemon dill chicken salad, and we're going to go ahead and get started. We're putting Tamela to work because, you know, I love to put people to work on my show. So for you, we're going to start with, this is an entire rotisserie chicken. So this recipe will vary based on the amount of chicken that you have, obviously, in the bird. If it's a little tiny bird, you're going to have to adjust. If it's a bigger bird, you're going to have to adjust to that. So this is the recipe for the bird we were at, which is probably about a medium-sized rotisserie chicken. So if you can take that and put that in the bowl, that would be great.
And are we going to use all of this into here?
All of it right in there.
All right. Now remember, you are using a novice here, so anybody can do this.
I also have, I always add celery and onions to my chicken salad. You can omit either one or both if you don't want either one of them. But I'm using an organic celery chopped up, and that's probably about a half a cup for that bird. And onions, we all know, can be different. So sometimes they're a little strong, so you're gonna have to adjust the onion to your taste. But I use about a quarter of a cup of onion. I don't wanna overpower the chicken salad with onion. And because this is a dill chicken salad, I love me some dill. You love dill?
I do love dill.
You can tell by the smile on her face. So I put about a tablespoon of dill. I could put more, but I'm gonna be kind. I love my spices. About a tablespoon of dill, and I use organic dried dill. And then we have black pepper, just the basics. And then a pink Himalayan salt that you can use to spice that up. Obviously, salt to your flavor as well. If you're not a big salt person, you can omit that also.
I love pink Himalayan. It's also good. Do I understand that pink Himalayan is also good for hydration? Mixed with water, so especially.
Well, your body can actually utilize it, can break down that salt and utilize it, unlike white table salt. So, you know, when people say, oh, I have to stay away from salt, you may have to stay away from salt, or you may just need to change the salt you're using. And then I use a sugar-free mayonnaise. If you're vegan, obviously use your vegan mayonnaise. Check the sugars on the back. We talk about that in my Food Labels 101 trainings that are free on my website and on my social medias.
Perfect.
And now Tamela's just going to mix all of that up together. I'm going to cut up this lemon, and we're going to squeeze in some lemon. This is kind of a big lemon, so I'm going to go a little bit easier on the lemon, and then you can kind of do the country girl thing and just pick a little bit of that out of there. Because we don't want it to be too lemony either. So if you have a big lemon, just start with a half a lemon and then take it from there. So when she gets that all mixed up, while she's mixing that, I would like to note that this beautiful outfit I have on today is from Blondie's Fashions and Frills. So she did a really great job, I think.
She put you together extremely well. I loved it. As soon as I walked into the room, it reminded me of yoga because you flow so well. And that's one of the things about yoga is the flow. So much about having everything flow. It's about a union as well.
Yeah, staying in the flow. Because I find that when I'm in the flow, when I'm calm, when I'm relaxed, when I'm grounded, that things come easier and quicker. It's not a struggle. So I enjoy being in the flow for sure.
You know, I love that because yoga is about practice. Yoga is a practice. And the one thing that I said to myself, or one of the things that came to me this morning in my yoga practice and my meditation, was may my day flow. So we just talked about that. I walk in and you're in a flowy outfit as well. So that was
Spiritually
what I said.
coordinated. How do you like
I
that?
love that. And divinely guided.
How about you taste that and let
All
us
right.
know if we need a little bit more lemon.
Do you have another spoon or is that okay?
I'm a country girl. Enough lemon?
Perfect. That's phenomenal.
Okay, so see
That's
if it's a big
delicious.
lemon, cut it, taste it first. So that's perfect.
That's fabulous. Oh my
Yay.
goodness. Perfect amount of salt. Great for the taste. I agree with you. Everything was perfectly divided up. Phenomenal flavor. The dill is just right. Easy to make, easy to put together even for someone like me who doesn't do a lot of cooking in the kitchen. Plenty here for a couple of meals. How many meals would you say this puts together?
At least 4.
So at least 4 meals that we put together. Easy to put together. And how many days would this last?
They say 3 to 4 days.
So if we refrigerate 3 to 4 days, you have your protein as well.
You'd be eating it 4 days in a row. But I'm one of those people, I don't live to eat, I eat to live. So I could eat chicken salad 4 days in a row.
I mean, it's phenomenal. I'm actually going to have another bite out of here because,
Yay.
you know, this was really
Well, while she's
exceptional.
taking another bite, we are going to go ahead and take a quick break because we want to thank our sponsors, our commercial sponsors. Those are the people that help bring this show to you. And then we'll be able to get set up for the dill cucumbers that we're going to put with this very same recipe.
Cucumbers are my favorite. Oh my gosh.
Yo-Yo Asian Street Food has a fresh dish you're going to love. Whether you want to be a little naughty with our crispy fried chicken wings, or nice with our fresh veggie ginger stir fry, as eating with V would recommend, or maybe you want to be naughty and nice with our tasty mango sticky rice. No matter the choice, you're going to love Yo-Yo Asian Street Food. And now you can purchase our Yo-Yo Special Sauce to add incredible flavor to all of your dishes at home. We're located at 10923 South US Highway 1 in Port St. Lucie and the shopping center right next to Walmart.
Ready to go custom? Get budget blinds and get happy. We bring the showroom to your home. You tell us what you love. We make it happen. Creating custom window coverings, rugs, pillows, bedding, even custom color matching. That's style and service for every budget. Go custom, get happy. Call Budget Blinds. Tell us what you love. We'll make it happen.
Welcome back. So we're here with Tamela Staubs. Tamela is a yoga instructor. Empower Me Tamela is her business. Tamela, how can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook if you'd like to. You can also find me on the internet, Empower Me Tamela, or you can look up Tamela Staubs as well. You can Google that name and you'll find me all over the internet. And I also teach here locally in town, so you can look me up that direction any way that you would like to. I'm sure we'll have it in the notes possibly below as well. So.
Excellent. So we're going to move forward with our dill cucumbers. And I just want to say about this dill sauce, can be used on so many other things. I've made this dill sauce and used it with cauliflower and broccoli. You can do cucumbers and onions. You can put it on top of a salad. It's that good.
I stopped by one day not too long ago and she was actually putting it on cauliflower and she let me taste it. I will tell you, it's absolutely amazing.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
So we're going to get started. You ready?
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Okay. This, what I started with was I used the long cucumbers. You can use whichever cucumbers you want. This was a long cucumber, so this is 1 cucumber, and I've made the recipe for 1 large cucumber. So you can dice them up in any shape you want. They don't have to be that particular shape. And you can use as many cucumbers as you want. You just need to adjust the recipe, obviously, for the amount of cucumbers that you're using. And then I use just a tiny bit of onion. So you can get organic onion, sweet onion, whatever kind of onion you want. You can use red onions. It's up to you. But you may want to be a little cautious with onion because it can change the whole flavor of the actual food.
Now, are red onions a little less pungent?
But they're stronger when you chew them.
Okay.
So, all right. And then the sauce is super simple. We'll move that out of your
Okay.
way. We'll let you get busy with the sauce.
Thank you.
This is a non-dairy sour cream. And this is a sugar-free mayonnaise. So you can use your vegan mayonnaise, any kind you want, just watch the sugars on the back. And then you use equal amounts of these two. Now the onion, I only used like maybe 1/4 cup. And you can dice them, you can slice them however you want them. And these you're gonna use equal amounts of the mayonnaise and the non-dairy sour cream, no matter what size you scale to. Make sure they're equal amounts.
Okay.
Then I put just 3 tablespoons of any kind of non-dairy milk. So I used almond milk for that one and organic almond milk, unsweetened of course. Make sure that you look at the sweeteners. Otherwise you'll be getting sugars you didn't realize. Then we just mix that up together. And we're going to add in, I put a teaspoon of dill. You can add or take away. If you're not a huge dill person, you can put less dill. Or if you're like me and you love dill, you can just keep adding more and more dill.
That smells absolutely amazing.
I love
it smells so good.
Dill is one of my favorite spices. Dill and cilantro I love. Actually, I
Smells
love all the
so
spices.
good.
Just mix it real good.
Okay.
And then this is a sweet dill dressing. So you can leave it like that. Or you can add a tiny bit of sweetener. I add a little bit. I just do a couple of drops, and you can use the sweetener of your choice. And this is a stevia monk fruit blend. So I'm going to do 4 drops because it's not nearly as sweet as some of the other sweeteners like erythritol and easy sweets. Those are a lot sweeter. So I did about 4 drops of the sweetener. And then we just mix that up just like that. See how easy that is?
That is so easy. Even I can do this. And anybody who knows me knows this is not my forte. So
I love when my non-chefs come on the show.
I am a non-chef. I can teach yoga. This is not my forte. as
So
you
she can calm you down so that when you come into the kitchen, you'll be relaxed when you make all these delicious meals.
know. Yes.
Now you just
absolutely.
simply pour that over top of that
Okay.
and mix it together. It's that simple. Now keep in mind, when you put it in the refrigerator, the next day it's going to be even better. But it's actually delicious like right out of the gate. But the next day after those flavors sit and meld together, it becomes really good. And you can put a little bit of salt in there, a little pink Himalayan salt if you want, because that will bring up the flavor of the cucumbers as well. Our non-chef is blending for you as we speak.
See, I didn't even know I could blend. So I think this is amazing. I'm even learning as we do this. So.
It's fabulous. Look how yummy they look.
Little did I know. See?
So are you getting excited to try all of these
I
things?
am. I can't wait. Perfect timing.
I
I came
think-
with a, I'm hungry already as well. So I can't wait that we get to share this and,
That's perfect.
and
honey.
feed me too. So.
Well, we're going to go ahead and take our commercial break because our sponsors would love for you to see who they are. They're the people that help us bring you this show every time. And we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and then Tamela is going to try all these yummy foods that we've made together on the show.
At 2 Men and a Truck, we'll treat you and your belongings like we'd treat our own grandmas.
Here we go! Hi, hello there.
Welcome.
Whether we're moving you across town or even across the country.
From taking the next step for your family to getting that big promotion, life's about learning, growing, and taking on every day together. That's why moving you forward is the I Think Financial Promise. From helping our members save on big purchases with great rates on home and auto loans to building long-term wealth with certificates and money market accounts, we're by your side working towards a better financial future. Find out how we can help move you forward at ithinkfi.org.
Well, welcome back. Now is the moment of truth. This is the funnest part, because the whole show is fun. But this is the funnest part of the show where my special guest, Tamela Staubs, gets to try out her creations that we made together on the show. Are you ready?
I am. I am so excited.
And it looks so beautiful. And Tamela gave me this absolutely gorgeous tray today as a gift for being on the show, because she's my friend and she's so fabulous. So notice how gorgeous that is. Thank you so much for that beautiful gift.
You're so welcome. And it has dill in it because we use dill.
What would you like to try first?
Let's go with the chicken.
Okay. I have an
think that
array of crackers for you. These are both grain-free. Actually, all three of them are grain-free crackers. They're 3 different kinds. One's like a flatbread cracker, one's like more of an airy, crisp cracker, and then you have like seed cracker.
Let's start with the
Or cucumber. This is another great way to use your chicken salad if you don't want to get any bread or any kind of crackers at all. You can put them on carrot chips, which is a really great idea as well.
I think I'll start with a carrot chip, actually. Let's do that.
Okay,
All
so
right.
I'll let you get started with the carrot chip. We can't wait to see how much you like this salad. And then I have a very special surprise for my friend Tamela here on the show.
I'm so excited. It's going to be such a pleasure.
This is the fun part. And if she doesn't like it, we'll be really embarrassed on camera.
No, not at all. So good. All the flavors come together. The dill, so moist. Takes everything up a notch.
Isn't that great? Mm-hmm. And you can add or take away mayonnaise. Obviously, if you like a drier chicken salad, you can use less. So tweak these recipes to your flavor, to how you like your food. I just want you to get a little creative with your food. And now Tamela gets to try the cucumbers with the dill, which goes so beautifully with each other. Let's see how she likes that. Don't forget, you can use this dressing on just about any vegetables. You can mix peppers together. You can put it over a pasta salad with your gluten or grain-free pasta.
That's perfect. Just a little bit of sweetness, not overpowering in any way. The flavor of the onions, not overpowering again. A little bit of onion flavor, but not a lot. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of onions, and I just love that little bit of flavor from the onions as well.
Just a little pop.
Yep. And the dill, again, nice and moist, gives you that creamy texture that you really enjoy also. And then all of the cucumbers, oh my goodness, phenomenal. You have to try this.
There you have it.
And easy. Even I can do this. And anybody who knows me knows this is not something I would normally do. I can do this. I will absolutely start making these.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Well, we want to thank you all so much for being here to watch these awesome creations being made. And thank you, Tamela, with Empower Me Yoga. Oh, we do have a surprise for you. Oh my goodness. I can't forget that I have a surprise for you.
Oh my gosh.
So this is actually, since we made real food for Tamela, we're going to give her a dessert treat. So this is an apple pecan bread.
Oh my goodness.
And you know all of my stuff is grain, sugar, dairy, and gluten-free. And I put a vegan butter next to it for you so you can try that out. So now you have the meal and the treat as well.
My goodness, I am so excited. And we all love dessert. So this, for me, is a dessert as well. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome.
And a surprise.
And a healthy dessert. So imagine having all these sweet, yummy treats that are not going to raise your blood sugar levels or make you sick or fat.
It's decadent, but yet so healthy.
You feel like it would satiate you for a sweet craving.
Absolutely.
So you
And
can
the
stay tuned
texture.
for future shows and you'll get to see how to make this as well. So thank you again, Tamela, for coming on the show. It is such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much.
And we'll look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Eating with V.